Yeah, that's why after about 6 months of playing it, I was like, yeah, I'm all in. I was like, I'm all in. Might as well.
I just realized Manny missed his last meal.
Shit, it'll be all right.
Dang, Daddy, it's his last meal. He won't be alright. His life is over.
Here's an easy way to do it. Just go to YouTube on your PlayStation, and I'll tell you what to type in. Cause that's really what you're gonna be on anyway. It's gonna send you a link to YouTube anyway. So yeah. There we go. All right. Type in Elite Dangerous ECannonBeats, all one word. Type in ECannonBeats, like ECannonBats, and you'll see one that says live on it.
Check ahead. Unauthorized ordering may trigger a reload response.
You should see like a purple looking ship or something like that when you get onto it.
Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window.
Cannon testing. Yeah, tomorrow.
No. You typed in ECannonBeats.
Yeah.
Should be the first thing that comes up, or one of them.
Just
Avoid
ECannonBeats.com.
Yeah,
unnecessary
but
distraction.
Elite Dangerous,
Stop
and then
blocking access
type in
points.
Elite Dangerous space ECannonBeats. Yeah. You should see my name underneath it. I don't know how it comes up on there, but you should be able to see my name,
This station
Emmanuel
operates
Cannon.
under a docking reservation policy. Ensure you have authorization before attempting to disembark.
Yeah, you'll. Yeah, just here. I got you.
Costly.
I'm gonna send you a message right now. This is what you type in right here. Get on here. There we go. Dangerous.
Welcome to our
There we
station.
go. You type that in and it'll pop right up.
This station operates under a docking reservation policy. Ensure you have authorization before attempting to disembark.
Yep. It'll say live on it. It should say live on it. All right. So you can see.
Yeah.
All right. This is my ship.
Check again.
So
Unauthorized loitering may
this is one of the
trigger a
big three.
fatal response.
Now you start off. Now you'll start off in a smaller ship, but the things you can do is unreal. Like I'll show you the map. Oh, that's just the. So this is the map of. That's the bubble, okay? Now, Earth is in there somewhere in the solar system, right? But as you get further outside, that's the entire map. Do you see that?
Says continue.
Say what?
It's got a continue screen. It's got continue and main option.
Hold on. What are you watching? Are you watching the? Yeah, you got to look for the Elite Dangerous one. Yeah, it'll say Elite. There we go. Okay, so now I can show you.
This station
All right, so
operates
this is
a zero
this is my
tolerance
ship.
policy
Yeah.
towards criminal practices.
All right, now this is obviously ships go up in price, but depending on which one you get, this is the yeah, this is the best one in the game. So I mean, this is like um, yeah, that boy is a beast. Um, Now, just to give you an idea of scale as far as how much there is to do in this game, this is the solar system that I'm in. Now you've got these planets. I can go to any of these planets here, land on different space stations, things like that. This is the galaxy. See that little dot right there? That's where I'm at, right?
Oh, okay.
I can travel to any of these other little dots you see here, and they're just infinite. Now, this is the entire map.
Shit. Each one of them are like planet.
Every one of the
You fucking kidding me?
every one of those has a solar. Every one of those dots is a solar system, not just a planet. A solar system, just like ours.
Damn.
Yes. So If I zoom into one of these, if I select one of these here, that's a nebula. So I mean, I can fly to any of those I want to. Now, let me see.
That's a lot of goddamn free world.
That's a lot. And what I mean by solar system is that they have different planets in them depending on which one you go to. So I mean, there's different planets here. This one I'm here because I'm doing bounty hunts. So I'll just show you some combat so you can see what it's like. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and launch real quick so you can see that.
Ship released.
Huh?
Access corridor is clear.
Let me go to it. I'll see. Give me a second. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Let me get out of this first. Now my ship is flying itself. It's actually, I'm not doing any of this. It's automatic takeoff. I have that installed. You know, why wouldn't I? Oh shit. Oh shit. Why is it tipping like that? Alright, yeah, we're good. Now when I take control, and it'll take me all the way out of the station. Now that's what I just flew from. I just flew out of that.
Stay safe, Commander.
That's a space station, right? Watch this. That's a space station. I just flew out of that joker. I can fly up next to it if I want to. Oh yeah. Oh, there's plenty. Hang on. I'll go kill a few. I gotta pick a point though where I'm gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is go into this map here. I want to go over here, probably to this one, or actually I can go to this one since I'm here anyway. I will go to this. Let's go to that one. There we go.
You see that last planet?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that's a... Let me go back to the map real quick. That is... Okay, so that is the space station I just left. That's basic. It's just telling you there's a space station. What this is, that's a planet I can land on. I can actually land on that planet. And I'll do that here in a second. I just want to show you combat though first. So right now I'm just in the orbit of this space station. What I'm about to do is go into light speed. Whoops. Or hang on. I'm too close. Just to give you an idea, those are my boosters. What's happening there? Whoops, hang on. Oops, wrong button. I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, those are my boosters. That's what's happening when I make that noise. Yeah. So, here we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now, basically in this mode, I'm able to travel to any of those planets that you saw at hyperspeed. Doesn't seem like I'm going fast, but I'm going really fast. Like incredibly fast. Like this is interplanetary travel right here is what I'm doing. I'm gonna look for a... That is not what I want. Let me go over here. Now I can look around in this ship because it's mine. I'll show you around in here. Look around. You can actually see that's me. If I move my joystick left to right, the guy is actually moves left to right. If I throttle up, he'll actually throttle up. It's realistic. So I need to do. So what I'm looking for right now is. There we go. I'm looking for a hazardous extraction site. So this is where people mine at. Now, none of these. I'm in solo, so none of these things that people I'm gonna be killing are real people. They're just AI. But this is where people go to mine. You can see on my map, see those little orbs? Those are planets. I'm gonna fly to that planet right there, and I'm gonna go in the belt and just drop down. Now this is actually, you're gonna see what a belt really looks like once you get inside of it. You know it's asteroids, right? But this is how realistic this game is. Watch. When it gets to that number that's ticking down, when it ticks down to about under 1 mm, at that point I can actually disengage and come out of this hyperspeed, and I'll be where I'm going to. If you look real close, you can see the dots. Those are the asteroids, and I'm here. Watch this. There's the planet right there. What I like to do is deploy my fighter, and I'll actually do it myself.
Roger that. I'll take care of the mothership, Commander.
Now my AI companion, my co-pilot, she's flying my ship. That's my ship right there. Just to give you an idea of scale, that's my fighter.
Scan detected.
Now I can make her. There she is. She's right there. Just to give you an idea of scale. Look at that. That's how big it is. Now, I can switch back out. And I'll take control of my ship because I'm cool. I'll let her fly this little thing. And it's just that quick.
Transfer successful. I have the ship.
So now she's flying around me. So, let's go find somebody to beat up on real quick. You look big enough. There you are. So this guy right here, he's by himself. I'm going for him. Track this sucker. Where'd he go? There you are. Now, inertia is a real thing in this game, so... Oh yeah, these were... Whoa! somebody in combat over there. He done pissed somebody off. He's wanted. You see down there in that left-hand corner, right by his ship? He's wanted for something. So I can freely attack him. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah. My lasers are still hitting him, even though he's out range. Woo! He's hitting me with missiles. Look at his shield though. That don't mean nothing. All I'm doing is keeping them beams on him. He's shooting chaff. To try to dodge my lasers. But he can't. He's still hitting his ass. So they're still tracking him. He's hurt though. He's trying to dodge. I just turn my shit off until it stops. Back on you. Good night.
Under attack.
He's done. He's done. He ain't got no more in him. He gave all he could.
Target destroyed.
He's done. So like, let me see. All those little blips on the map down there, those are other ships that are flying around. Now this is a busy area because you got people mining here. They're just trying to make a buck. And you got all these ships that fly around. Some of them are wanted. Like this guy here, he's just chilling. Ain't no police over here in this area because it's hazardous. Oh yeah, they got police out. They got feds out here. Yeah, fed ships. Yeah, to protect these little miner ships, man. From people like me. Cause I come through and jack your shit. Let me see, like this guy right here. See this little ship? See if I can find him. Yeah, they running away. They ain't doing shit. But you can get an idea. Look, that's I'll just scroll through so you can see the type of ships they have. If you look down in that corner, down there, I think there's something like 40 ships or something like that, something ridiculous like that. Yeah, I may be wrong, 30, 38, something like that. But I can fly right up. I can fly right up to these. So that's a federal agent. You see that? Look what it says. Yeah, he's a federal agent. He might be trying to dip out. They roam around just looking for people that are causing trouble. See if I can catch him. Yeah, that's him right there. Whoa! Nobody's invincible in this game. He's just susceptible. If I wanted to attack all three of these, see, he's in a wing of 3. See, it says down there, in wing 3. There's 3 of them. Oh, I could kill all 3 of them. The ship I'm in is, I've got over 7,000. Yeah.
Frameshift charge detected.
See, hear what she said. He's about to dip out of this area. That means he's about to leave. But yeah, this ship that I'm in, you're not taking me down unless you're like me or in a ship like this. I mean, I've got 7,000 here. Look, I've got 7,000 shields. Now, unlike in the fuck is that game? Unlike the last game we was just playing, that shit means something. It does. It really does mean something. Like, they would have to literally do that amount of damage to my shields and then to even to get to my hull. So, and that's not happening. But yeah, a lot of what I do is I do a lot of bounty hunting, just because I actually bought this ship from bounty hunting and trading. So, yeah. I mean, let's see. So just to give you an idea how kind of it is very complex. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit. It's a very complex game. There's a lot of screws and buttons and things like that that come with it. All this stuff right here, these are all things that are in my ship I can turn on and off. I can turn my shields off if I wanted to. Activate or deactivate the motherfuckers anytime I want. Turn my thrusters off. And it's so realistic. If I'm in combat, let's say I'm fighting, right? And they get through my shield, they can destroy my canopy and I'll start losing oxygen. Yeah. So I would have to fly all the way back. I've done it, dude. I had this one fight I was in and it was rough, bro. Like, it was back when I was in a little ship. It was rough. Them jokers messed around and did so much damage to me. My canopy was cracked on screen. I could see the crack in it. So my guy put on his mask and it told me I had 7 minutes to get back to a station. Otherwise I was gonna run out of oxygen and die. Not that long. We just left one, and that only took what? Yeah, it didn't. But if you're in a situation where you're further than 7 minutes, you're gonna have some problems. You know, but like, that's very rare. I mean, you've got to be really in some shit for that to happen. Let me show you this real quick. So that's combat. Let me show you what... Now, my ship is still flying. This is all real time. Nothing. There is no pausing in this game. Let me see. I'll show you this. This is what you can actually land on planets. Now, I got to recall my ship. This is kind of cool to watch. Hang on. Put that here. I can tell her to fly back. Watch this. Orders.
Automated docking ready to commence.
Now watch this. You'll actually see her land that ship back inside here. Watch. Here she comes. You hear? Yeah. She landed that joker inside the ship. It's that big, bro. Yeah, man. So
Safely on
here,
board,
I'm gonna
Commander.
take off. I'm gonna go to this planet so you can see me land on a planet. It's real. It's not like
Frameshift drive charging.
I can only have one out. Anybody can only have one out.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
But to get a ship like that, in order to actually have a fight, not all ships can support fighters. Some ships are just barely a little bit bigger than fighters. So, I mean, let me see. Let me go to this planet here. Now, if I flew dead into those meteor that blew up there, if I flew dead into that, it would put me in that like in those meteors in that exact location. I'll just give you an idea of scale real quick before we move on. Yeah. A lot. I'm flying full force right into meteors. So like it tells you the time that it's going to take for me to get to this destination right here. And it's 2,000 light souls away. That's the planet. I selected that planet. Remember that one? You're like, what's that little orb thing at the bottom? I'm going to go to that planet and show you. And of course, I think I have night vision on here. I should. Yeah, I should. I think it's standard now. Didn't used to be. Oh yeah. There we go, night vision. Doesn't really make an effect now, but you'll see when I get on the planet. If I'm on the dark side of a planet, you have to have night vision on. I've been playing this game since before they had that option. Ah, this game's been out for years. I'd say at least 5 years minimum. But like, there's a whole like economy to it. Everything is like, you can go into open world where you play against, where other people will be there, but it's very rare you'll see another real person unless you're in the popular systems. Because you saw that map, I could be anywhere. You know, there's places that are undiscovered. Still in this game today, there are places that people have not discovered yet. So as you can see, what you see on those circles, those are those circles. There's a planet or some type of body within those circles. What you're seeing is that thing's orbit. So planets rotate on those axes, like the one I'm about to land on right now. Now, landing on a planet is just like what it'd be like in real life. You can't just fly dead into the planet. You got to actually orbit the planet and then land. Now watch this. So that's probably a moon right there of some sort. Before I get too close. That big one right there, that's the big one that you saw. This is the little one right on the outside of it. Yeah, looks like there's a moon there. Yeah, you should be able to see the planet now. See that unknown signal? If I go into that, it could be anything. It could be just moon rock. It could be a battle. Who knows? Alright, I'm approaching the orbit now. What is that? Rikers class. That is. So now I can start to see there's a keep right there. We're going to stay on the light side of the planet. There we go. Now, as I get closer, I'm going to actually fall into the orbit of this planet. See that? Came up. Now, every planet has its own gravity. This one probably has a lower... This probably has a really, really high gravitational pull on it. I can tell. Yeah, it does. Alright, we're here. Let me turn around real quick. Now if I stay in the blue, that's the honey spot. Anything else, basically it just gives you the optimum orbital speed. So I can fly around this whole planet if I wanted to. But we're gonna go ahead and land right over here, whatever this is. I've never been here before. There we go. I'm gonna go up just a little bit. I like to fly upside down. That way I can see. There we go. At about 500, I'll start dropping down, slowing down. There we go. Right about here. There's a ship landing there, whatever this is. I probably can't land here. My ship's too big. But yeah, you can't just land anywhere. Now I got to be real careful because of the gravity of this planet. From the looks of it, if I come in too hot, I'll crash my ship. I gotta pay the insurance cost to get it back. I almost blacked out. I'm about to black out. Hold on. Ugh. Woo. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. There we go. Yeah. The G's hit me, bro. So that right there, it's about 15 away, so I'm good. I can fly in. I've had planets, bro, with such low gravity that it almost got to the ground before they took me out of the, yeah, and I had to cruise in. That's a space station, see it? Or not a station, but a planetary station. Hang on, you can start to see a little bit more. I gotta bring her up, bring her up, bring it 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 up. Thrusters. All right, cool, 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 cool. Oh, I don't like that. Woo. Oh shit! That's what happens. So yeah, that was gravity. Let me see what this is. I don't know what this is. We're gonna land and find out though. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drop my landing gear, which I've done that. You see my shields took some damage there on that.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm gonna try to land. I gotta even out. There we go. There we go. Right about there, I should be able to land just fine. I want you to see how close I am to this planet. Now that I know that I'm good, I will just land it just like this. Oh, I must be off. Hang on. Should be able to land. Oh, I'm off. There we go. And now it gets deeper. Huh?
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
You can call it that.
Handbrake is on.
Whoops. There we go. It's a rover, So it's a space rover. Yeah. Oh, here, you want scale? Watch this. That's my ship. Whoops. I can drive around the whole planet if I want to. I can call my ship back to me and it'll come land right next to me. Yeah. There we go. That's that station. I found it. I lost it for a second. Ah, damn. My driving is not too great. But yeah, that's that thing you were looking at, and you can see it as we were landing in. I don't know what this is, so they might attack me. But we're gonna find out. Just a little port, it looks like. Odd data point. Ain't nothing special, just a little data point. But yeah. Yeah, bro. It's hard to explain the amount of things you can do. But like, let's see. And then once you're done, I mean, while I'm down here on the ground, I can mine minerals, so I can actually, let me see if I can trigger it. Increase distance. I forgot my damn buttons. Whatever.
Handbrake is on.
What did I do? Roll. Okay, there's that. Oh shit. I done fucked up, Rucker. Handbrake is on. We can't drive. Oh no. Hang on. I'll figure it out. Oh fuck it. We'll just go to the damn menu and turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. You're tripping. But you can base. What do you mean? I've got the. Yep, I've got the rover. There's the little ship you saw. That's my internal ship. There's. I think that's pretty much it. Because I mean, you've got those two things plus your ship. Why the fuck? How did I? But you really don't need that much. It depends on what you're trying to do. So like right now with this ship, or where I'm at right now, what I'd want to do is probably just be doing some mining, which is just basically locating specific rocks on that little radar thing. It'll tell me where, minerals are at. And then I just go find them, shoot the rocks, and then collect them in my scoop down below. The fuck did I do? How did I? What did? As you can see, I don't get in this motherfucker very often. I just have it just because I needed something to put in that spot. So, and it's good to have anyway, because if you want to get on a planet, go mine. There's certain resources you need in order to do what you want to do, and the build. I am locked into this motherfucker. So I can dismiss my ship, send it off. It'll go away. and then have it come back to me. Proceed to boarding. Hang on. I really did lock this motherfucker up. Handbrake. Fuel tank. See, you got fuel in here. If this motherfucker runs out of fuel, you're stuck. Let me see. And this thing has weapons on it too. So like if I get in a situation where I'm like there's certain things that will attack you on the ground just because you shouldn't be there, or they don't want you there, whatever the case may be. I'm done. It was one button. Alright, so right now I'm gonna get back in my ship. Now you do have to actually, whoops, there we go. What about, there, I should be there. There. Alright. I can dock this boy. Oh, not there yet. Right there. The hell? It should be there. Alright, about should pull me up. There we go. Oh, don't tell me I can't get in. You don't lock me out my ship. Y'all better quit playing. Right about. Right about there. That look good, don't it? Shit. There we go. Now I'm back. Let's see. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just right.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
How the hell did I get a new follower already? Huh? I said I got a follower. Somebody else was watching. I got some friends that peep me out there once in a while when I be doing shit like this. 27 what? Oh, subscribers? Yeah. I don't do a lot on YouTube. But right now I'm just gonna fly back to the station that we started at. Now I can actually travel in between these galaxies. So if I wanted to go to, let's say, here we go. I'll show you this. The first time you jump is fucking amazing. It's just so dope. Let me see. Let's go to here. Hang on. Actually, it'd probably be better for me to go to... I've got all kinds of little places mapped out here. We'll go to this one. Jameson Memorial. These are all places that I've locked in. I've been there, been to. I confirmed that they actually, I can land there, or they have a purpose for me in some way, shape, or form. Now I just locked that destination in. Now I'm gonna jump from this solar system to the next one. See, I'm off that planet now, gone. I gotta get around this planet though. There we go. Now what I'll do sometimes, just because it's faster, is I'll just orbit this planet and just slingshot around it. I shouldn't have to do that though. Here. There we go, I'm good. It takes me a little bit longer to charge because I'm right next to a planet.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh! What happened?
No, I went at hyperspeed or something.
Could not connect to matchmaking server. Hang on. Oh, it kicked me to the main menu. What did I do? Oh, I know what's going on. They're doing maintenance on the server. Okay, I got it. That makes sense. Oh, hang on. No, we're good. We're back.
So arena play, that's like something like matchmaking
PvP, yeah. But you don't get to use your own ship in there. Oh, shit, where the fuck am I? Because it'd be unbalanced. It'd be very unfair. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta reselect that back. Yeah. Where the fuck am I? Oh my. Man, y'all better mark my course back again and stop playing with me. Shoot, y'all can take me out of the game, put me near a sun? Where's this at? I have not. I've gotten caught up in the sun's gravitational pull and had to fight for a half hour to get out of it. It's the sun. And some suns are, I've gone to solar systems that have 3 suns. Oh, it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. You talk about you've traveled the world. Dude, imagine traveling like, watch this. Now I'm gonna jump. I'll show you real quick. Just get an idea of what exactly is happening right now. I'm jumping from this solar system to, I'm sorry, wherever the one I'm at is, from this one to this one, and then I'm gonna jump to this one, and I'll be where I'm going.
3, 2, 1,
Now when I get into this one, I'll show you the map. It looks different because it's a different solar system. But you can actually see that little dot in the dead center? That's a sun. Looks like it's a red giant. Oh!
fuel scooping.
I'm gathering fuel from the sun. I'm gonna orbit around this thing and slingshot my way around and make my next jump.
Warning, temperature critical.
I'm hot. I gotta break off.
Fuel scoop
Just to give you an
disengaged.
idea, like I said, completely different map. This one might have. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. So it's only got two main planets. I'm sorry. It's only got two larger planet bodies, and these are all smaller ones. Those can be landed on. That's a space station, and those are all different planets there.
Okay.
Oh, it kicked me again. What the hell? That usually doesn't happen. It must be because I'm sharing. Use too much bandwidth. But yeah, man, it's. I was gonna jump here and show you just the amount of ships they have. Because this station that I'm going to actually has a list of all of the ships and everything that the game has to offer in it. Usually, in order to buy certain ships, you have to go to certain solar systems to get them. But this one in particular happens to have all of them. There we go. Get me back in and stop playing. I'm in solo. I shouldn't be having these kinds of problems. There we go. Go back here. Thank you. There it is. Now I'm gonna jump to this one,
Drive charging.
and I'll be right in that solar system. Now the only way to get to this place I'm going to is, I'll show you in a second.
Ready to engage.
Now my speed's too slow for me to move, but if you look there, you've got different ranks: combat rank, trade rank, and exploration. You get experience just by traveling. So there's people that play this game and the only thing they do, there's people that play this game, the only thing they do is they just travel further and further away from the bubble just to explore. And you get experience points for doing that. Obviously you get for trade. I did a lot of trade in order to reach elite rank, but there's different ranks. Once you get elite rank on anything though, you get access to the founders solar system.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Basically they made it, the developers made a space station that has access to everything. Whew. Hot.
Fuel scooping.
Get away from that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Now in this mode there's not a whole lot that I'm doing as far as control goes. I'm just kind of steering it, but I'm monitoring my speed. See down there is that thruster thing that keeps going up and down. I'm moving it. If I keep it in the blue, it'll keep me in the optimum speed for me to not overshoot, because you can overshoot where you're trying to go to, and then shit gets real crazy and you got to turn around and do all this other shit. I keep optimum speed though. You can. You heard when I got to that sun and it said fuel scoop engaged. That's a mod that I have on my ship. I can turn on or off, but I've got a mod on my ship that allows me to gather fuel from a sun. Some people, there has been stories of people running out of fuel, and there's this group of players in the game. They're called fuel rats, and I'm serious, dude. This game has a huge community, but fuel rats, what they do is they'll come to anybody anywhere and refuel you if you get stuck. And there's people that actually like dedicate their time, and that's all they do is they just help people. But I'm a goddamn pirate. I'm a fucking renegade. Yeah, I'm trying to murk everything. I I ain't got time. That's how I get my money, for real. You saw when I blew that ship up, it said 29,000 as a bounty. Some of these jokers walking around with $100,000 bounties on their heads. They got to get taken out. So right here, that's a planet that looks like Earth. It's not Earth though. I've been to Earth. It's actually kind of cool. I've been to Mars. I've seen our moon. It's in the solar system. That's where we are. But it's crazy to see how small we really are though, dude, like in perspective. Right. We can't be. Like, I'm not believing it. So now I'm here at this space station. Fly around. You gotta ask for permission to land.
Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
Now my ship is pretty advanced. It'll actually land itself. But I'm gonna go around and make it a little bit easier. It may not make sense how I'm flying like this, but the reason why is so that I can do that jackknife. Now it's trying to land, it's trying to engage the auto dock, telling me to slow down. I'm not gonna slow down. There we go. I'm gonna float up just a little bit. I'm gonna actually take this all the way into the station just so you can see. Now this station is rotating because it's keeping gravity within inside of its station. That's why it has to rotate like that, just like any other space station. But this space station is massive. It may not seem that way just because I'm looking at it, but think about it like this: it's big enough for me to land inside of it. Oh, there's somebody. Whoa, 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 whoa. Traffic. Whoa. I'm gonna back up and let him go ahead in. Actually, I'm gonna just get in line. Here we go. I'll let it take control.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad.
Nah, I'm not doing any of this. My hands are off the
You are
controls.
approved for automated docking.
I can. If I wanted to crash into the station, I could. It wouldn't be advised. It would cost me, let's see. If I did that, off record say so, if I did that, it would cost me, my rebuy cost is 42 million. Yeah, I only got 244 million.
Landing gear deployed.
And it just landed me. Now this is what I wanted to show you.
Docking successful. Commence power down. You are most
Here's
welcome,
all the
Commander.
ships that are available in the entire game. This is the one you start with, the Sidewinder. It's a little guy. Eagle. Now look at the price. See the cost up there? 28,000, right? It ain't much, right? That's the very first ship they start you off in. Then most people jump to the Eagle if they like combat. You got the Hauler. It's in the name. It's the first like kind of cargo ship you can get. Adder, Imperial Eagle, that's another fighter. Mark III, that's a good fighter. Cobra, Viper, Diamondback. These are all small time ships though. These are little guys. That's the transporter. the Dolphin. That's for people that want to transport people, so you can actually take passengers on your ship and take them to where they want to go, and they'll pay you for it. Diamondback Explorer. That ship has the highest jump range in the game. I have one of those actually. Courier, Keelback. I flew this ship, dog. I flew this ship for months because it was just so fun. That was the first ship that you can get that actually has a carrier, or has a what is that? The little ship in it. That's the first one you get that can actually do that. I made a lot of money off that ship. Sorry. There's the Asp Scout, Vulture. That motherfucker right there, bounty hunting ship. I'll put it to you like this. I have trouble taking those things down in my ship. Just because they're so fast and it's small and agile, and it's just like a fucking mosquito. You can't kill it. It is, dude. That's how, I mean, like, really, like, in this ship, everything looks so small to me. Like, so for me to maneuver and turn and all this, like, I have turrets on my ship. So a lot of my firing, my weapons are automated. All I got to do is lock on to you, and they'll just keep tracking you. And then you get into things like this, drop ships. That's a dope looking ship right there, and it is actually kind of fun. You can put a fighter in that too. Let me see. Look at the prices now. Look at the price bracket we're in. Yeah, well, yeah, we jump brackets, bro. Hold up, I'll show you. Yeah, look at them prices jump. Yeah, we jump brackets. Now we get into the Clipper, the Crusader. These are all about the same price. Phantom. You'd like that one too. The Orca. Let's see, Fer-de-Lance. You'd really like that. That sucker's fast. Look at it. It's like a bullet. The Mamba. Now that the Mamba, that's that business, boy. Hang on. I think I have one. See, I have a Vulture. I'm a big fan of the Vulture. Hang on. And I got a crate. Let me see. I might just buy this. Here, I'm going to buy this just so you can see what it look like. Hang on. I can buy it and just resell it. I don't lose like a couple million, which is fucking pennies in a bucket to me. But hang on. I just want to show you the price difference. Hey, I was just saying. Hey, what I had to do to get this money, bro. There's the Python. That ship was one of my favorites. I loved that ship when I was able to buy it. The Heavy. That's a Type 9 Heavy. You'll see a lot of people that use that ship just because the cargo space it's got. Beluga, passenger transport ship, luxury. There's people that won't fly in anything less than luxury ships too, but they pay you a fuck ton of money just to get them where they're going. The Defender, that's a new ship. Look at the price on that, boy. Now you say damn, but that motherfucker has, let me see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weapon slots on it.
Wow.
Yeah. You get into a fight with that motherfucker, you better come prepared. It ain't fast at all. It's really slow, and it's massive. Yeah, it's meant for war. It's gonna hurt you real bad, especially if you get caught in front of that motherfucker, because all its weapons are on the tops and the sides and the bottoms. It's a fortress. Anaconda, that was one of my favorite ships for a while. Now we're into the big three. Okay, the last 3 ships you'll see. The Anaconda, that's the entry level one. Most people get that as their first big ship. You got the Federal Corvette. I don't have that yet. You have to have a special rank with the Federation in order to actually be able to buy that one. I'm close. Yeah, I'm close, but I'm not really. You got to be at, see how it says you got to have the rank of an rear admiral or higher. Right now, I'm not that. We'll just put it like that. Basically, you just do missions for them, and you just rank up with them, and eventually they'll promote you to that rank. Now that's what I have, the cutter. Look how much it costs. Now that's just to buy the ship by itself, 183 million just to buy it. Now things get real interesting. Go down to the hangar. That's just to buy the ship. And that's in, just to put things into perspective here. Oh shit. Refuel, restock. Just to put things into perspective. This is what's all in my ship. Now we talked about that one ship. My ship has look at that cannon. One, two up top. That's one. Oh, it is nasty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 weapons on my ship. Let me show you some. So let me see if I can show you. Okay, so go to shipyard. Now it costs, in order for me to buy the ship for you to buy the ship I'm in right now, it's 183 million. If I went to, let's see here. Let me just hop into this one real quick. This little vulture. Actually, no, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna show you this motherfucker, and I'm gonna show you the other one. It's the Mamba. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Fuck it. Now, if I wanted to, you can two things when you buy ships. You can either store your ship, right, and just hop into this one, or I can sell my ship towards that one. If I wanted to sell my ship is worth $700 million. Now, that's because I've added things to it, such as a better engine. Yeah, so the original price is 100 and what we say, 180 million? Yeah, I've added that amount of money to my ship to make it worth that amount in parts and things like that. So I'm not going to do that because there's basic shit you can buy, and then there's engineered. And you got to travel to different people that can actually tune up your shit and make it better. But watch this. We're just gonna do this. Everything in this game is permanent, by the way. There's no takebacks.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no restarts. Ain't none of that shit. So that's why I'm being very careful with what I do. Now watch this. See how everything looks a little different? Hang on, let me get out of here. Return to surface.
Services at this stop are constantly being updated.
Yeah, now I just bought that motherfucker just so I can show you what it looks like. Now this little bastard is fast, bro. Oh yeah. But just to give you an idea, like I could get you that amount of money probably in a couple days, if that. just because of the amount of bounties I could take you through and do. All you'd have to do is just follow around with me, shoot at the thing that we're shooting at every once in a while, and you get paid big money. Let me see. So like, just the entry, actually buying the ship isn't that big of a deal. When you get into things like adding weapons to it, that's when your money comes in, and that's where you start spending real money. So for this ship here, if I wanted to add one of these lasers, it costs me anywhere up to, just for a turreted one that fires on its own, 17 million.
Damn.
Now that ship only cost me what, 40 million to buy it, right? Just for the ship. 17 million for that. You want to you want to talk about your engine parts? Let me see. For a better power plant. Oh, that just adds more. You got yeah, we'll go to the power plant. That's usually the most expensive thing. 11 million for that, just for a better power plant. But that's, you know, that's speed. That's, you know, for a ship like this, that's everything. Thrusters, I'm sorry, more speed. 4 million.
If you was to go to another station, would he have the same stuff? Or
No, no. So let's say you wanted that ship in particular. What I do, there's a website I can go to, and it'll actually tell me where that ship is in relationship to where we are on the map.
Oh, okay.
And we just have to fly there, and then I could take you there and you can get that ship. But like I said, I mean, you start off with, I might keep this motherfucker. I don't know. I think I got, unless I own one already. No, I don't. I don't own one. Let me see. Why can't I use this motherfucker? Let me see. So yeah. No, you gotta go to specific places. Now, actually doing missions, there's a fuck ton of things you can do. You can work the market. So let's say you got, I can buy any of these commodities here. Buy them high, or buy them low and then sell them high. You can actually work the market. It'll actually tell you where the best place to sell it at. That way you can travel there and make some money that way. You can do actual missions. Here's how deep it is, though. There's politics in this game. We haven't even gotten into all of that. Yeah, oh yeah. Each one of these people have different things they want you to do. So I can donate to these people, and it'll help make them like me a little bit more. I can transport, I can courier information, just straight up data. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much, dude. It's ridiculous. It's a lot when you start. I started playing this with my buddy. He got me into it, and we had to basically learn how to play together. And he kind of dipped off because it was moving a little too slow for him, but I stayed with it. And he came back months later, and I was like, dude, jump on here with me. He was like, God damn. He said, you been to work? I said, hell yeah, I've been to work. Shoot. But I mean, you got crew lounge where you can actually hire people. See, I can't hire anybody for this ship because there's no point. But the person that you saw that was flying that's her. She was actually, I hired her way back in the day. I got her when she was harmless. See these different ranks? I bought her back when she was harmless. I've paid her $59 million since she's been with me. So, because everything you do, if you hire somebody, everything you do, they get a percentage of, you know, the money that you make because they're working for you.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, so I paid her 59 million, but I mean, she's ranked up since she's been with me.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of times I'll go in and I'll fly the little ship, that little fighter, and I'll let her fly my ship, and she'll just run around and just murder everything. So yeah.
Get around it that like that.
Oh yeah. She's something else. Uh-oh, we got invite from Edie. But nah, man, I just wanted to show it to you, man. If you're thinking about it, let me know, bro. I'll be down with you. This is actually
Yeah.
I'm in a group, cats that actually do this on the regular, and I mean it's crazy.
The funny thing is, I was watching something like a Star Trek game
Mm-hmm.
today. It looked kind of interesting.
You talking about the one where the VR one?
Yeah,
Man, if I had VR, I'd be all over that. That thing looks dope. But you gotta actually have like a full crew of people. Cause it's realistic, man. It's crazy.
yeah. She went and got in another little group actually these different VR games.
Oh, you got PlayStation VR?
Yeah,
Oh, that's gotta be sick.
she got the PlayStation and this
This is a flight regulation
Oculus
system.
Rift? Yeah.
Instruct the exit corridors and
Yeah. That's
that's
it.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's Elite Dangerous though, man. If you're